My dear beloved friends, I wish to share the few words from the Holy Bible, a story when Jesus was with his disciples when he was on earth. Let me read the passage first and we will meditate on these words. Now, this is John chapter 6, verse 16 onwards. Now, when evening came, his disciple went down to the sea, got into the boat and went over the sea towards Capernaum. And it was already dark, and Jesus had not come to them. Then the sea arose because of a great wind was blowing. So when they had rowed about 3 or 4 miles, they saw Jesus walking on the sea and drawing near the boat. And they were afraid, but he said to them, "It is I, do not be afraid." Then they willingly received him into the boat. And immediately the boat was at the land where they were going. One evening, the disciples got into the boat and they were crossing the sea to the other side of that lake. Lake means a big lake it is. That's why they call it sea also. So it was evening and the sun was setting. So when they were in the middle of the sea, it was already dark. And suddenly the weather turned bad. And there was a storm. You know, to have a storm in the middle of the sea and it is dark in the night is very frightening. So it was a very frightening situation. And Jesus was not in the boat with them. He stayed behind on the land. And Bible says, some other parts of the Bible says, he could see them from far away that they were in trouble. And he came to them walking on the water just like a man walks on earth. How can he not do that? Because the earth and heaven was created by his wisdom. When the Father in heaven was declaring the word and creating things, it says the Bible, he was at his right hand side. He was like a personal consultant, like personal advisor. His wisdom is inbuilt in the creation of the earth. And therefore walking on water is not very ordinary for him. That is his creation. He walked on the water. And when he came near them, they were so scared. They thought it was a ghost, something frightening. But he comforted them and encouraged them. And he said, "Don't be afraid. It is me. It is the one whom you know. It is your friend. It is your friend Jesus. Don't be afraid." And they were willing to receive him in the boat. The moment he got into the boat, the sea calmed down. The storm vanished. And then they reached the other side of the shore. In our life, we many times face problems which is not naturally possible to solve. It's not possible to meet that situation, whether it's a money need or a health need or admission in college or a job. Sometimes naturally not possible. I don't qualify for that. But if Jesus is with you in the boat, if he is close to your heart and to your life, he will walk on the water, he will cross the divide and come to you. And what is not possible naturally, he'll make it possible. Even walking on water will make it possible. Some other part of the Bible says, Peter walked on the water with him in that last part, in the other part of the Bible. Same thing, you and me, we can walk on the water when we are close to Jesus. What is not possible, he makes it possible. And no problem is too big when Jesus is in the boat. Have him in your heart, in your life. Let him be with you in the boat of your living, where your life is. Let Jesus be there in the center, all there. The storm will calm down, and the crossing of the sea, which is not possible without boat, will become possible. In addition to that, you will reach the other shore safely. Let Jesus be in your life.